Hey guys. So I thought this was fake at first when I was talking about it. Apparently it's real. Shaggy is now black. The stoner of the group is now black. Now keep in mind Mindy Kaling, who's behind all of this, she's one of them. That side, that the left side. Did she check with her woke friends to see if this was okay? Making Shaggy black a stereotype of black people? Because apparently black people do nothing but smoke weed all day and get high and all that. So, did she check with her woke friends before she made Shaggy black? But Shaggy is black for whatever reason. Now, I'm sure they're doing this because of this reason, because people will talk about it, but not in the way that it's people are just, even if it's a jab at everyone, like, oh yeah, it look, making a cartoon, we're gonna purposely do all this to stir things up. You're still wasting money on this project. You're going to lose money because no one's gonna watch it. So even even if you're doing this as some kind of joke, you're losing money because of it. Is it really worth it? I don't think so. Um, so Sam Richardson is Norville or Shaggy, Norville Shaggy Rogers. Um, and people Frank Welker has been voicing Fred for like pretty much since what 1969 or whatever Scooby Doo came out. So for yeah, here's the cast. Boy, the uh, the resemblance the resemblance is uncanny, isn't it? It totally looks like the Shaggy we know and love. Now Daphne, they kept close, somewhat close to the original. Same thing with Fred. Why do they make Shaggy black? So here's the trailer. We're gonna go ahead and watch this real fast. It's a minute and 30 seconds. Oh, so nowadays when people do things like this where they take characters and change their gender or color or whatever, you'll see a lot of these where like, oh yeah, my favorite scene, or when they said this was chilling. So I said my favorite part was when Hagrid came to Earth from planet Navic and said, "You're a stoner, Shaggy." I swear I started to tear up. The part where Velma ripped off her own mask to reveal a white girl underneath, and the HBO executive said, we have gotten away with it if it weren't for those pesky kids," gave me goosebumps. The scene where where Velma detonates the nuke on the giant asteroid heading towards Earth and said goodbye to Ben Affleck. You see, it's like people are so tired of the fucking bullshit. So this is what people are. I love the part when Velma is chumming the water and sees Jaws for the first time, backs up and says, "We're gonna need a bigger boat." Stunning and brave. I love the part when Velma was standing in front of the mirror trying out different ways to say, "Are you talking to me?" over and over. It sends shivers down my spine. When Velma pointed her gun at the killer and said, "I am the law," I was flabbergasted. The part where Velma sends a police car after LeBron and doesn't get canceled really gave me goosebumps. I think there's when Velma yells, "Open the gate." When Velma told Fred, "It's not who I am underneath, but who I am that, but what I do that defines me." I got major chills. So you can see people are just tired of the fucking bullshit. So it's you saw it kind of starting with Guy Ladriel's like, "Oh yeah, when Galadriel did this and that, oh man, it gave me chills." You'll find that none of this stuff actually happens in this. Obviously, they're throwing shade at the people who complain about the race swapping and this and that and gender swapping or sexuality swapping. Um, and rightly so. Velma has been a distinct way for since the 60s. Why change her? Now, I think there was an Asian girl who played her in like a movie or some shit like that. I don't remember. But just taking established characters and changing them for the sake of changing them, for the sake of diversity and representation, is fucking stupid. We are so tired of it, and these companies don't fucking learn. But we're gonna watch this real fast, and you'll see what I'm talking about when saying they're throwing shade at people who complain about the bullshit now. So,
dear HBO Max, I just learned you intend to make a genre-bending comedic origin story of Judy Jetson. When I heard this new version of Judy Jetson wouldn't be boy crazy, the only word I had to describe my disgust is jinkies. If there is one thing the internet agrees on, it's that you should never change anything ever. I hope you die. Sincerely, Velma. Well, at least Judy's still white. Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. Do you like solving mysteries?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
That's the mystery. And solve it quick, because I'm in your house.
A serial killer calling from inside my house? Yes, that's a classic, and that's my point. Why change anything when the classics all still work, right? Wait, you're inside my house!
even though they're trying to throw shit, like I said, throw shade at people like, you know, regular people who are tired of this shit, it makes sense. Why change things for no fucking reason? Does it add anything to the story? No. Does it make it different? No. Like changing Shaggy to being black. What's the fucking point? If everyone else is kind of staying the same, why make Shaggy black? Or Velma, that we saw, it was a bit darker than normal. What's the point? You know, it's like I said, that they change these characters, but then we say, well, make your own, and then they make their own, and then we'll talk about them how they're poorly written. They're like, you tell us to make your own characters, and you still complain because you don't care about the characters you're making. A character needs character. You can't just race swap or focus on sexuality and pronouns and all this diversity shit. You know, what's their backstory? What was it like for them growing up? What are their likes? What are their dislikes? You know, something that makes a human being. A human being is not just fucking sexuality, you know, who we like to fuck, and pronouns and skin color. That's why these newer creations fail, because that's what they focus on, and everything is secondary. It's like I've said before, it's like they take characters that are already established and race swap them, or gender swap or whatever, and then when they try to create characters, they start with the basis of, oh, they're going to be, you know, non-binary, they're going to be trans, they're going to be this, they're going to be that, their pronouns are this. But then all their actual character traits come afterwards, and you get a poorly written character. And quite frankly, everyone is just tired of the bullshit. Like, people are just tired. That's why you see so many people just making fun of it. Like, let's see, not 19,000 upvotes to, I'm sure, most likely at this point, probably 100,000 downvotes, because people are tired of it. But also, we're going to spend millions of dollars to specifically prop up shows that specifically race swap characters because race is important. When Scooby came out as a vegan cat at the end, I cheered. Too many boots on comments? I mean, bots? Stop ruining things. Time to cancel HBO Max. No more spend. No more money spent, bigots. You insult the fans and copy other shows and expect us to watch. Create something original instead of blackwashing everything that exists before the 2000s. Yeah, but then, like I said, when they do create something new, look at comic books. They create, you know, black superheroes or trans superheroes or this and that, but they're always poorly written. And it's like every fucking panel they have to remind you that they're gay or they're trans or this or that, you know, because the character to them doesn't matter. You know, as I said, a character needs character. Like any normal person watching me, if I said define yourself, you're not gonna say, well, I'm a gender non-binary, trans activist, and no, you're gonna say I like this, I like that. You know, who you prefer to fuck, your pronouns, and all that shit doesn't matter. And especially for a fucking fictional character, a cartoon, shouldn't matter. No Latino Fred. Literally unwatchable. How am I supposed to watch this if I have no representation? What? What? When Velma said, "And I'm all Little Mermaid," sent chills down my spine. The part when Velma told Fred, "You are the chosen one, and it was said you would trap the criminals, not join them." That cut deep. Why is everyone making the same joke? Not bots, because we're tired of the fucking bullshit. Another flop incoming, idiots. The part where Velma shows her energy really makes me feel like a teenage girl again. Do these purple-haired freaks in Hollywood have an ounce of creativity in their minds? Oh look, another retcon while the fans are mocked for caring. Solid decision. Perfect example of fan baiting. Exactly, that's what I said before. Even if they're doing all this shit on purpose because they know it's going to cause an uproar, guess what? You're doing this as a joke on everyone else, but then you're going to lose money because no one's going to watch it. So who has the last laugh? The people who you're making fun of. You fucking dumbasses. Yeah, we're gonna totally make the show to own those fucking right-wing bigots, the people who are so concerned. Okay, go ahead. Make the show to own them. You're gonna lose money because no one's gonna watch it. So who has the last laugh? But I don't understand why people need to keep doing this. And it's not even like the art style is even good to look at either. Like, these are adult shows. Why can't we have some good, decent fucking art? We're fucking adults, not children. Why can we not have decent art? Like, why does everything have to look like that Cal Arts kind of thing? You know, Steven Universe, Adventure Time, all this simplistic looking bullshit. Why do we keep getting things like this? We're fucking adults. Can we not get well animated shit? But no, it all has to have this crappy fucking art style to it. It's so overdone, so overused. It's just not fun to look at anymore. You know, it's and they wonder why people get pissed off. Because this totally looks like Velma. And this, you know, we got Shaggy right there. Totally looks like Shaggy. I mean, can you not see the resemblance? He's got a green shirt on, guys. That's totally Shaggy. Like I said, if they're doing this as some kind of in your face haters, they're only hurting themselves because no one's gonna watch it. No one's gonna fucking watch it. And then when they wonder, you know, like, oh, why aren't we making any money back? I wonder why. I fucking wonder. Just creativity is dead. Completely fucking dead. They can only do this. They can only take characters that already exist and gender swap and race swap. Or they can make characters that have no personality whatsoever and just focus on who they want to fuck, their pronouns, and their skin color. And in the end, you just get a bland fucking character. Because again, if I ask you, tell me about yourself. Normally I would say, well, I really like to do this. I really like to do voices. I used to draw a lot. And I talk about me. I'm not gonna say, well, I'm a cis white male. My pronouns are he, him. I'm not gonna do that because who fucking cares? So when they make new characters and that's what they focus on, that's what you just hate this character because it's black. No, we hate the character because it's poorly written. It has nothing to do with skin color. It's a poorly written, pandering character. And people of the black community, of the LGBTQ plus community, again, you guys are still being used as fucking selling points. Like, oh look, she's gay now. She's black now. She's this. She's that. Because they know there are people in that community like, oh my god, I feel represented now. You guys are being used. And like I said, Mindy Kaling is one of them. The left side. Did she check with her black friends or her whatever friends to make sure that this was okay? Because again, they just made Shaggy, the stoner, into a black guy. So again, even if this is totally gonna own those right-wing haters, you just turned Shaggy into even more of a stereotype. It's like these people don't think. But that's Velma. So that's Velma, and that's Shaggy. Because again, he's totally wearing that green shirt, guys. It's Shaggy. It looks just like, he's got the right there. Can you not tell? And I bet you he's not gonna sound anything like Shaggy, because Shaggy has a very specific. It's like, he's going through puberty and shit like that. Because again, they're remember, they're teenagers, so he's got like that in his voice. He's like, yeah, my name is Shaggy. He's just gonna talk normal. So like, if he doesn't sound like this, man, that really like going through puberty kind of thing, it's not Shaggy. If it's just, yeah, my name is Shaggy Rogers, my first name is Norval, that's not Shaggy. You just put him in a fucking green shirt and whatever color pants, and it's like, oh yeah, it's Shaggy now. No. But people wonder why we complain. And again, as I said before, this could all be one giant project to own the haters, but they're wasting money on this. So in the end, all that's going to happen is the haters are going to win, because they're going to lose money trying to own the people like me, you, and all of who are tired of this. So they're only hurting themselves in the end. So if they want to do this, whatever. We're not the ones losing money here. Anyways, what do you think about this whole constant race swapping, gender swapping bullshit that Hollywood is doing with no real creative ideas anymore? Let me know. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.